What's going on, everybody? It's with Donnie, man. I haven't been on this channel for a long time, and I've decided to start making videos on this channel because I think it's important to talk about some of the stuff I'm talking about, motivation, um, just life in general, man. So let's get it going. First topic I have for today is that sometimes, just because people don't see your potential and they don't see your skill doesn't mean that you don't have it within you to become that person that you know you can be. Like even in my life, there's a lot of people sometimes that doubt your ability because they can't see what you really got within you, but it's going to take time for you to bring that out, and you can't let yourself get discouraged. Sometimes you may be in a time and place where people can't see what you got going on. And if they can't see what you got going on, they're going to make you doubt yourself. And you can't doubt yourself. You have to continue to believe that what path you are on is a path towards success. And the way you do that is by you stay focused on your goals and your plan and you keep it going. Not everybody you meet in your life is going to support you. That's just how it is. Especially if you're on already on a path towards success, it's going to be hard for those people to acknowledge the success all the time. They may give you your props here and there, but they're not always going to support your success because naturally, a lot of people are going to want to be where you are eventually as you become more successful. So when you are still building your success along the way, you're going to have people throw stones on your path and you're just going to have to figure out ways to move around it. That's what it is. You cannot let people deter you from going where you need to go in life. That's just what it is. You can't do it. You can't do it. Otherwise, you will never get anywhere. There are so many people who've had opportunity after opportunity to get somewhere and they never took it serious. And then when they get older, they become bitter, they become jealous, and then all they want to do in the end is see other people have the same result as they did. Especially when you're a younger guy. Let's say you're working somewhere, I don't know, a retail store or whatever, and there's somebody that's older than you and he's always telling you, oh, this didn't go my way or this didn't happen for me. Well, if this didn't happen for me, why should it happen for you? You gotta stay away from that negativity. Don't let that negativity bother you. You know what I'm saying? Because that energy out there is energy so that you can lose track of what you want to do. A lot of people don't have positivity within them, you know what I'm saying? It's instant negativity. And if you don't believe me, try being positive all the time and see how many reactions you get as opposed to being negative. The negative is what makes everything in this world because the negative is such a force sometimes that it allows people to just grab control of you, like it's toxic, it's not good. It's not a good vibration to have. It's not a good energy to have anyway. So can you imagine somebody being negative 24/7 around you? It'll start to affect you. That's why you need to stay far away from that. And that goes back to my first point. I know I'm ranting a little bit from my first video, but you know, it goes back to my first point of people not believing in you, because they can't see what is within you. They don't believe in you because they can't see what's within you. Remember that. They don't believe in you because they can't see what's within you. And even if you know it's there, you have to believe in it. If you don't believe in it, it's going to be hard for other people to believe in it. Because a lot of people don't believe in what they can't see. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is so focused on the now, the visual. But if you need time to develop, let's say you're a young guy, you're in high school, or you're a young girl, and you're finding yourself. You're finding you need time to develop sometimes. Don't let people discourage you from developing yourself. If it took somebody 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and it takes you 10 years, as long as you developed in a way that made you feel comfortable and you understand who you are, then that's okay. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what other people say because they're not you. You are in your own path. Other people can't control the path for you. You are on your own path. And you need to remember that, because I've dealt with that before, that especially when I was younger, that a lot of people would never assume or think of me as somebody who can be capable of like big things. So like, Donnie, nah, let somebody else do it. But it was more because I was quiet and shy, you know, not because of my lack of ability. It was more a sense of I didn't speak much or really put myself out there, so people wasn't they couldn't really see what I was capable of. But I knew what I was capable of, and I took time to develop that. So I'm 29 now. I'm approaching 30 in January. I can look back now at back then and easily see why people had negative energy towards me, because sometimes, like if you don't follow the crowd turns against you, and it can even be from people you trust. It can be adults in your life, it could be parents, it can be adults, not in my case though, but it can be adults in your life, or people that you look up to from elsewhere. You have a conversation with them and they bring you down. But just because they can't see it doesn't mean that it's not possible. They can't see, just because they can't see what's within you doesn't mean you don't have it within you. I'm telling you. And I probably said it wrong from the first time, but there's truth to that. There's truth to that. Some people are not going to be able to see what's within you because you are in control of that, and you decide when you bring it out. You decide when you want to bring out that energy within you that shows everybody else what you are capable of. And even if you know that you're capable of, and you decide to do your own thing, and maybe you want to keep that to yourself, that's fine too. You don't need to be on anybody else's path. You are on your own path. But let me know what you think in the comment section, man. It's your boy Donnie. We're starting a new channel. I know I was doing reaction videos before, but I think I like this better. I got a lot of videos to talk about. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace.